I had a random thought driving into work today. Do you remember the Tower of Babel in the Bible, right? Their group of people got together trying to build a tower as high as they could go so they could reach the heavens. The Lord was so unhappy with that he confounded their language. Now, I was always confused by this, like, why would he do that? That seemed really extreme to me. But when I was reading in the book of Joshua, it gave more context to the story. It said that there were actually three groups of people. The first group of people wanted to fight against God. The second group of people, they wanted to actually get to the heavens so they could put their gods in heaven. And then the third group of people wanted to destroy God with weapons. Basically, they were rejecting that God is their Lord, their God. And two, they were wanting to put their own graven images, their own gods above God in heaven, replace him. So obviously, God was very unhappy about that. So he confounded their language, meaning up to this point, there was one universal language. Everybody spoke the same language, okay? He made it so no one could understand each other, and then the people scattered. They stopped building the tower. Now here's my random thought, guys. We are currently trying to build God, right? We have artificial intelligence. That's going to turn into artificial general intelligence, and that's going to turn into artificial super intelligence. We are quite literally trying to build a, quote, magic intelligence in the sky, end quote. So how crazy would it be if God decided to confound our language again? Now, I'm not talking English, Spanish, German, Chinese, any of that. What if, hear me out here, what if God confounded binary code, or zeros and ones that run everything? How insane would that be? Like, all of society would just, like, break. If God confounded binary code, he quite literally would be destroying the God that we're creating. I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, right? There's obviously no prophecies like that in the Bible anywhere that says, oh yeah, in the end days, the Lord's gonna confound the language again. All I'm saying is that God said we should have no other gods before him. That's commandment number uno. And God straight up says, I am a jealous God. And he also said that God will not be mocked. So, I mean, if we're trying to build God, I just don't see that ending well, like, at all. Ever. So, yep, that's just my random thought on the way in today. So, all I'm trying to say is nothing good ever comes when you're trying to play the role of God. Read the Bible.